Our planet is drowning in trash, mountains of plastic, landfills overflowing, oceans choking on debris. It's a problem that grows bigger every day. What if we could just make it all disappear? What if we could harness the power of nature, the fiery depths of volcanoes, to incinerate our waste? Could this be the ultimate solution to our garbage woes? It's a tempting thought, a fiery spectacle of consumption. Imagine our refuse vanishing in a plume of smoke, swallowed by the earth itself. But could this seemingly simple solution actually work, or would it unleash a new wave of environmental catastrophe? Before we dive into the heart of the matter, let's take a moment to understand these powerful forces of nature. Volcanoes have fascinated humans for centuries, their unpredictable and explosive nature capturing our imagination and respect. Volcanoes are ruptures in the Earth's crust, windows into the fiery heart of our planet. These geological formations are more than just mountains. They are dynamic systems that play a crucial role in the Earth's geological and ecological processes. Molten rock, known as magma, churns beneath the surface, heated by the Earth's core. This magma is a mixture of molten rock, minerals, and dissolved gases, all under tremendous pressure. Under immense pressure, this magma rises, finding its way through weaknesses in the crust. These weaknesses can be caused by tectonic activity, where the Earth's plates shift and create fractures. When this molten rock erupts, it becomes lava flowing across the landscape in fiery rivers. The temperature of this lava can reach up to 1,250 degrees Celsius, incinerating everything in its path. Volcanoes are both creators and destroyers, shaping our planet with violent beauty. They can obliterate entire ecosystems in moments, yet they also create new landforms and fertile soils that support life. They remind us of the immense power that lies beneath our feet. The study of volcanoes, known as volcanology, helps us understand these natural phenomena and predict their behavior, potentially saving lives and minimizing damage. Through the dedicated work of scientists, we continue to learn more about these fiery giants. From monitoring volcanic activity to studying past eruptions, each discovery brings us closer to understanding the complex mechanisms driving these awe-inspiring events. Volcanoes also attract tourists and adventurers, eager to witness their raw power and beauty. Educational tours and visits to volcanic sites provide a unique opportunity to learn about the Earth's dynamic processes firsthand. With over 1,500 active volcanoes around the world, these natural wonders are a testament to the ever-changing nature of our planet. They serve as a powerful reminder of the forces that have shaped and continue to shape the world we live in. Now, imagine dumping tons of garbage into this volatile mix. Plastics, metals, chemicals, all tossed into the fiery cauldron. The result? A recipe for environmental disaster. Burning trash in volcanoes wouldn't magically make it disappear. Instead, it would release a toxic cocktail of pollutants into the atmosphere. Imagine the air thick with heavy metals, dioxins and furans, all potent pollutants with devastating health and environmental impacts. These pollutants wouldn't just disappear, they would travel on wind currents, spreading far and wide, contaminating ecosystems and poisoning water sources. The environmental impact is just one piece of the puzzle. The health risks associated with this practice are equally alarming. Volcanic eruptions already release harmful gases like sulfur dioxide, which can cause respiratory problems. Now, add to that the toxic fumes from burning plastic, electronics, and other waste products. The air we breathe would become a toxic soup, leading to a surge in respiratory illnesses, cardiovascular problems, and other health issues. Vulnerable populations like children and the elderly would be hit the hardest. Section 5, Logistical Nightmare. A Herculean task. Even if we disregard the environmental and health hazards for a moment, the logistics of this operation are simply mind-boggling. First, we would need to transport massive amounts of garbage to active volcanoes, many of which are located in remote and dangerous areas. Imagine the cost, the infrastructure, the sheer manpower required for such an endeavor. Then there's the issue of volcanic activity. Volcanoes are unpredictable beasts. An eruption could easily spew molten trash back into the environment, creating fiery, toxic avalanches. It's a dangerous gamble, one that we can't afford to take. Section 6, the Glimmering PRs, are there any? At this point, you might be wondering if there are any potential benefits to this seemingly disastrous idea. It's a valid question, given the seemingly insurmountable challenges and risks involved. The truth is, the pros are few and far between. The concept of using volcanoes for waste disposal is fraught with complications, but let's explore the potential upsides, however limited they may be. One argument in favor of volcano-powered waste disposal is that it could potentially harness geothermal energy. This is not a new idea. Geothermal energy has been a reliable source of power in various parts of the world for decades. The intense heat from volcanoes is already used in some parts of the world to generate electricity. Countries like Iceland have successfully tapped into this natural resource to power homes and industries. Perhaps in theory, some of the heat generated by burning trash could be captured and used for this purpose. Imagine a system where the energy from incinerating waste is converted into electricity, reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. However, the technological challenges and risks associated with such an endeavor make it highly unlikely. The infrastructure required to safely and efficiently harness this energy would be incredibly complex and costly. Moreover, the environmental impact of burning waste in such a volatile setting could be catastrophic. Additionally, the unpredictability of volcanic activity poses a significant risk. Eruptions can be sudden and violent, making it difficult to maintain a stable and secure operation. The potential for disaster far outweighs the limited benefits. In conclusion, while the idea of using volcanoes for waste disposal and energy generation is intriguing, it remains largely impractical. The few potential benefits are overshadowed by the numerous challenges and risks. It's a concept that for now belongs more in the realm of science fiction than reality. Section 7, the crushing cons, reality bites. The cons, on the other hand, are numerous and overwhelmingly convincing. The potential for environmental devastation, the health risks, the logistical nightmares, all of these factors make dumping trash into volcanoes an utterly impractical and dangerous proposition. We are talking about poisoning our air, water, and soil on a massive scale. We are talking about jeopardizing the health of millions, if not billions, of people. And for what? A fleeting sense that we have addressed our waste problem, when in reality we would simply be burying it in a more dangerous and destructive way. Section 8, a Volcanoes Fury, nature's own disposal. Some might argue that volcanoes are nature's incinerators, capable of swallowing up anything in their path. While it's true that volcanoes are incredibly powerful forces capable of melting rock and spewing ash miles into the atmosphere, they are not designed to handle the sheer volume and toxicity of human waste. Volcanoes are part of a delicate ecosystem, and overloading them with our trash would disrupt this balance, with potentially catastrophic consequences. We cannot simply outsource our waste problem to nature, hoping that it will magically disappear. Section 9. Towards a sustainable future, alternatives to the inferno. Instead of seeking fiery solutions in the heart of volcanoes, we need to focus our efforts on developing sustainable waste management practices here on Earth. This means reducing our consumption, reusing what we can, and recycling whenever possible. We need to invest in innovative technologies that can help us break down waste products more effectively, minimizing our impact on the environment. We need to rethink our relationship with consumption, moving towards a circular economy where waste is minimized and resources are used more efficiently. Section 10. Conclusion. A call for earthly solutions. As we stand at the crossroads of environmental sustainability, the choices we make today will echo through the corridors of time, shaping the world for future generations. The idea of dumping our trash into volcanoes might seem like an easy fix, a quick and dramatic solution to our mounting waste problem. Imagine a fiery spectacle that erases our waste in a dramatic plume of smoke. A seemingly magical solution that wipes away our environmental sins, but the reality is far more complex and far more dangerous. Volcanoes are unpredictable and volatile, and using them as waste disposal sites could lead to catastrophic consequences. It's a solution that would create more problems than it solves, releasing toxic gases and pollutants into the atmosphere, exacerbating climate change and endangering nearby communities. This approach would leave behind a legacy of environmental devastation and health risks for generations to come, affecting the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the soil we depend on. Instead, we need to face our waste problem head-on, embracing innovative and sustainable solutions that address the root causes of our environmental challenges. With earthly solutions that prioritize sustainability, responsibility, and the health of our planet, we can create a future where waste is minimized, resources are conserved, and ecosystems are protected. The answer doesn't lie in the fiery depths of volcanoes, but in our collective will to create a cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable future. By investing in renewable energy, supporting community initiatives, and adopting eco-friendly practices, we can make a significant impact. Together, we can turn the tide on pollution and environmental degradation, ensuring that the beauty and vitality of our planet are preserved for generations to come. It's a call to action for each of us to play our part in this global effort, to be stewards of the Earth and to leave a legacy of hope and renewal.